Hi my lovely people, I hope you're having a blessed day. So I am going to show you my lovely makeup tutorial. We are actually going to start off by brushing my brows, but I will actually be doing it off the lovely camera. I am then going to set my face using the W7 Set It Up translucent powder. I'm going to set it on my brows, my cheeks, my chin, just all the lovely places where oil likes to come onto. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Using Zoeva in the colour Soulful, sorry if I'm saying it wrong, I am going to be blending it in with my Morphe M439 brush. It's definitely not full coverage. As you can tell, I had to add a little bit more, but I can't lie, if you're somebody that doesn't like to use a lot of makeup, I would prefer you using this, but it actually blends really well, especially with this particular brush. I will be doing a tutorial on how to just do everything with a beauty blender. I will then be using the W7 HD concealer in the colour DW9, which is under my eyes, and DW10, which is going to be put across my smile lines. This way, for me, is like colour correcting my face. I tend to go with a concealer that's more so within my skin range, and then I work up. You'll see it as throughout this video anyway, so yeah, but just using a beauty blender, I'm just going to continue blending my face. I will then be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the colour Warm Caramel, and I'll be placing it on the same areas that I did beforehand. The only difference is I'm placing this colour on my Cupid's bow and some near the end of my eyes and none under my chin. The final concealer I'll be using is the Too Faced Born This Way More To Use Sculpting Concealer in the colour Sand. Now, placing this in the area across my face, I like this particular concealer to A, make me look awake, and B, I've noticed when wearing different kind of hairstyle that it gives me the extra snatched look, which is why I've placed it, say, under my chin, under my eyes, and near my temples. So the key to this is obviously blending it in. We are now moving on to my favourite part, and that is contouring. Using the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the colour Espresso, I'll be contouring this product across the sides of my cheek, my chin and my forehead. Now, because my face is a little rounder, I don't place this particular foundation under my cheeks, but on top of it, so it's almost like a C-like motion. The reason to that is because in order for me to get that chiseled cheekbone, I've realized with my particular facial features, I need to place the darker foundation, in that area. In order to make sure that my whole face is set, I'll be using the Revolution baking powder in the colour Banana Deep and Beige, the little concoction that I decided to mix together because I feel like it gives me the perfect banana tone that I want. I won't keep this product on for too long, which I then will remove using the MAC Skin Finish Mineralizing Powder in the colour Dark Deep. As you can see by the motion of my brush, I go in a circular motion because even though I want this particular product to go, I still like it to stay on just to help set my face. Then using the Revolution Glow in the colour Medium, I'll be then setting the contour using the powder, and again, as you can see in the video, I'll be placing it across my cheeks, and this product I'll be using to contour my nose. Then using Adorn by the Fiery palette by Beauty Bay, I'll be using that as my highlighting shade, and I'll also be using the colour Hot Sauce as my blush. I just want to give you guys a big fat FYI. The next couple of stages will be a little bit over the place, but that's okay. The look the end result is what matters. We're now going to move on to my lips, and I'll actually be using my eyebrow pencil as my lip liner. I don't know the name of the product, but don't worry, I'll link it all in the description bar below. I'll then be using the MAC lipstick called Peach Stock as my nude shade. Then moving on to my eyes. Yes, I told you guys it was confusing. In order to start the eyeshadow process, I'll actually be using the original concealer that I used in the beginning, which is the W7 HD concealer in the color DW9, and I'll be setting that with the translucent powder that I used in order to set my eyes. Now going back to my lips, I told you guys there's a lot happening. I will then be using the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Madeline, and using the Beauty Forever lip gloss to help marinate my lips. Then to add the extra glow, I'll be using the CYO lip gloss, which will be shown now, to help put the colors together. Number 9 contour brush and number 7 blending brush. Use this. I'm gonna use Hot Sauce as my first. Using Hot Sauce by the same palette that I use as my blush, I'll be using that as my transition shade. So as you can see, using the 2 different brushes, I'll be putting this eyeshadow on my crease. I'll be blending it in a windscreen kind of a motion. So once I get near the top of my eyebrows, that's when I actually switch the brush, and I just continue blending that in. Then using Chocolate Souffle, I like to then dab that particular product onto my crease of my eyes again. And then once I feel like I've added enough product, I'll then go through the windscreen motion once again. Using a concealer, I will then be creating my cut crease. Once I've officially created the crease, I will then be setting it using my translucent powder once again. Using Honey Roast, I'm using that as my base to start the official cut crease. Then I'll be using Caramel Sauce near the end of the crease just to help blend things in. And I kind of like the warmth that gave me, so then I decided to, near the front of my lid, can I say it like that? I decided to use Peaches and Cream just to help brighten my eyes a little bit more. Now under the eyes, I'm going back with Hot Sauce, just again to give my eyes a little bit oomph. And then this step I think is self-explanatory. Using the Morphe setting mist and the MAC powder, I'll use that to set and then bring back colour to my face. Then it's on to snatching my nose, and I'll be using the Revolution baking powder to brighten up my under eyes and do what I said before. Now this particular technique is something that I like doing because I'm not really a cream based girl yet, but this is what I feel like has been quite helpful for me. Then I'll be using the translucent powder to then go through that particular step again. I feel like again it's bringing out my under eyes. And then once that is done, I'll be setting my face one last time. And this is the finished look, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Now bye.